Our weather is going to be changing here the next several hours. We'll start to see some clouds increasing, so enjoy the sunshine. But again, the sunshine will be out there by this time tomorrow afternoon. We'll really start to see pleasant conditions the next 2 days or so, and then we'll start to see the heat really move in. It looks like the heat's been kind of going to hold off a little bit until by the weekend for sure. I was expecting to see temperatures close to 90 by Friday. That could still happen, but I kind of dialed down the temperatures a little bit for the later part of this week. But I want to focus on this little disturbance that's going to be moving on shore late tonight and into tomorrow morning, as some models are showing that the showers heading into tomorrow will continue into the early part of the afternoon. Regardless, it's going to be kind of refreshing, if you will. But in terms of rainfall amounts, of course, wildfires burning all throughout the Pacific Northwest. It's not going to be enough to really help crews out there, but the cooler conditions will definitely. Now, out in the northern Oregon coast, we're seeing a temperature of 66 degrees over in Cannon Beach. And you saw temperatures the last several days right around the mid-70s up and down the Oregon and Washington coastline. At downtown Portland, we're looking at temperatures in the low 80s. Meanwhile, at PDX, a temperature of 85 degrees at this hour, and it's just as lovely throughout parts of rural Washington County as we go out to the reserve in Aloha. Winds coming in from the east-northeast about 3 miles per hour, and the humidity's down a little bit from what we have been seeing over the last few days. So again, we're going to be looking at clear skies here the next couple of hours, but after midnight, those clouds will start to increase, and with those clouds, we'll be seeing some spotty showers. Some of you might not see anything in terms of rainfall for tomorrow. In terms of rainfall amounts, we're not going to be seeing much. If you see anything, it'll be adding up throughout parts of southwest Washington and into Longview. Again, this model is showing, here we are, 2:30, 3 o'clock, still seeing some clouds out there throughout much of the northwest and throughout the northern part of the valley with a few spotty showers. But then heading into late Wednesday night and Thursday, we'll still see a little bit of some cloud cover, but by Thursday afternoon, we'll start to see that ridge of high pressure slowly develop, and those clouds melt away pretty quickly, and we'll be seeing nothing but clear skies basically from Thursday afternoon and beyond. And there could be a stretch. Let's go from Saturday heading into the early part of next week, 5-6 days in a row with temperatures 90 or above. So the heat is right around the corner, and so far the summer has been relatively comfortable, and we're going to be seeing that next week, probably the warmest stretch of summer weather we've seen so far. And like I said, the rainfall amounts are going to be well north of us, up to 1/10 of an inch of rain if you're lucky over in Kelso and southwest Washington, just a little bit less than that along the northern part of the Oregon coast. Temperatures right now on your Tuesday night are in the mid to the upper 80s. Still pretty warm out there. 79 over in Happy Valley and Troutdale. You're seeing a temperature of 86 along the coast. Still nice. Astoria, you're seeing a temperature of 74 degrees. Now again, we saw highs in the mid to the upper 80s this afternoon. A little bit warmer the farther south you went of the city. Over in Salem, you saw temperatures close to 90, and over in the Dalles, a temperature of 93. Going back out to the Oregon coast, over the central Oregon coast, Newport, you're seeing temperatures in the mid to the upper 60s right now. Tomorrow morning, there could be some passing showers, but mainly throughout the northern part of the coast. So Astoria, that's where you'll be picking up some more measurable amount of rain. But again, rainfall amounts are going to be light. So if you have any outdoor plans, a little camping, a little fishing trip planned, you're not going to be seeing really heavy rain at all heading into tomorrow. Partly cloudy and windy throughout eastern Oregon with daytime highs in the low to mid 80s. Very calm conditions throughout eastern Oregon for your Wednesday afternoon, and morning clouds throughout the Oregon Cascades with afternoon sunshine. Winds will pick up a little bit coming out of the west, about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And throughout the high desert, Bend and Redmond, you're going to be waking up to some cool conditions, but by the afternoon, mid to the upper 80s. A few spots going to get close to 90 degrees. And throughout the gorge, cool and cloudy to start off. And again, clearing by the afternoon. There could be a little bit of some spotty showers at times, and that's going to be the case here locally too. Morning showers, very light. Temperatures, though, will be in the mid to the upper 60s. By midday, 73, on our way to a high of 79. And heading into Thursday, a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer for Friday. And then from Saturday in the middle part of next week, we'll be looking at temperatures in the mid to the upper 90s. If you're wondering, could we get close to 100 degrees? I think if it happens by the middle part of next week. But again, that's a week out. So let's just enjoy the cool and calm conditions that we're going to be seeing here the next couple
Yeah, we're not hoping for 100 degrees.
No, we're not.
Thank you, Joe.